He sent you an email of what exactly are you trying to sell me, correct? Yes. The first thing I want all of us to do when we get those emails is, number one, take a breath, right? He just sent you an email like basically being combative. What are you trying to sell me, right? It makes you feel bad about yourself, okay? So just take a breath and be like, it's not me, it's the situation, he's having a bad day, he needs a Snickers bar. That was a smart ass email, okay? So take a breath, let it go. The next thing I want you to do is pick up the phone and call. Don't respond to that email with an email. I'm not saying we're not gonna respond with an email, but ideally we wanna get him on a call, right? And then when he answers, if he does, you just go, let's say his name's Steve. Hey Steve, it's Lane over here with XYZ, got your email. What can I get you information on? I'm not saying, I got your email saying, what are you trying to sell me? I'm trying to deflect from that, right? Well, and he's gonna maybe be nicer in person. Well, I just had some questions on what he's gonna do. Okay, so let's try and call in those situations, and let's try and call fast as soon as we get the email. We're not saying, hey, I got your email and I'm not trying to sell you anything. We're just, hey, what can I get you information on? I got your email, what can I get you information on? Let them double down on it and go, well, I just want to know what you're selling me. Now, in this case where he says, well, I want to know what you're selling me, the answer on that is, at this point, I'm not even sure if there's a fit there. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to be crystal clear. You're in my territory and I work with all the mid-sized companies in, let's say he's in Philly. And here's a line that's made me a ton of money, guys, but some of you are going to hate this line because y'all don't want to do any work for free. I'm not telling you to work for free. I'm telling you to put yourself out there. Putting yourself out there sounds like this. It's my job to help you guys. You guys are in my territory. You're a mid-sized company. I run all of our relationships with mid-sized companies. It is my job to help you whether you're a client or not. And the reason why I wanted to call is there's some situations going on with tariffs. You're probably already talking about those, but what nobody's talking about is there's some new law stuff, and there's some potential fines that are literally like a minefield. You make one wrong step and your entire profitability on the operation blows up. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of all three of those things, the tariffs, the laws, and the fines. If I can't help you, I will be the first one to raise my hand and let you know what you're doing is great, it's not a fit, and expect a call from me the next time I see stuff that's going on, because again, like I said, it is my job to keep you guys up to date, whether you're a client or not. And they pay me very well, and I like keeping my job. If it is something where we can get you some lift, we'll figure out how much lift, and if it pencils and it makes sense, I'm happy to put together a quote there. Fair enough? Now, whoever he is, has to be this Steve or whatever we're calling, has to be a real jerk to be like, man, I don't want to talk to you. And if he says, I don't want to talk to you, then you're going to do your NOS, your net outcome statement. No problem. I will be here anytime, whether it's tariffs, whether it's laws, whether it's fines, whether it's packing solutions. I nerd out on this stuff. It's my job, as I mentioned, it's my job to support you guys as much as we can, whether you're a client or not. Anything you need from me or the people behind me, please don't hesitate to reach out. And you're going to use the words again, fair enough, and he's going to go, oh, okay. And then we're going to put him in the sustainable pipeline. And I wouldn't touch him for 6 months at least after that. 6 months from now, we're going to call with another hook. Man, was meeting with a lot of the guys out there in Philly. I can't remember if you had a chance to attend that roundtable that we hosted or not, but there's a little secret that a lot of the supply chain managers are sharing with each other that I just wanted to make sure you were aware of it, Steve. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. 6 months later, I'm going to hit him with another one. Right? And I'm going to leave my ego at the door. I'm not going to be pissed off because he was, let's just say it, Lena, that's an a-hole email to send. What are you trying to sell me? You're not a freaking kid and you're not doing door-to-door sales, but you got to let that go. I'd call and be like, what can I get you information on? And then your talk track is, I don't even know if there's anything for me to sell you. I just want to be crystal clear where I'm at in the organization, where I sit in our organization. It's my job to help everybody in this territory. I'm an expert that they brought in, whether they're a client or not. And there's three things. One of them is, you probably were talking about it yesterday, the situation with tariffs. But then the two that nobody's talking about is there's some laws that have changed. And then there's literally a Claymore minefield of potential fines out there. I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of what I'm seeing and what's going on, because these are fines that you're going to get fined whether you work with us or not. And as long as you know about them, you might be able to avoid a catastrophe there. And I'm happy to give you that information, right? And then you're being collaborative.